This is the Moto G Stylus. This device kills the Samsung Galaxy Note. In price, that is. This device is not a Samsung Galaxy Note killer, but this device is more on par with the LG Stylus series. I'm pretty interested in this device, so let's go take a look. Let's do this! What's going on, everyone? It's Tate with Spectacular Gadgets. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the Moto G Stylus. I ordered this device off of bestbuy.com. You can also get it from B&H Photo as well as the Motorola website. First things first, let's take a look at the specs. Taking a look around the box, you have Motorola on the right side, nothing on the top, Motorola on the left, and in the back of the box gives you the contents of the box. This one piece of tape is the only thing keeping me from the device. There is nothing hidden in the lid. A lot of manufacturers tend to put cases and the booklets in the lid. Here's your SIM ejection tool, your manual, and legal information. Here is the USB-A to USB Type-C charging cable. Here is the charging brick. It does have Motorola branding on it. Here is everything that comes inside of the box. One thing to note, there are no earbuds or earphones included. Now we can finally get to the device. I did manage to pick up the only color available on bestbuy.com, which is the Mystic Indigo. This is a very nice looking color. Here you have a 48 megapixel main camera, a 2 megapixel macro, and a 16 megapixel action camera, along with the fingerprint sensor. Front camera is 16 megapixels with 1080p up to 30 frames per second for video recording. Here we have a headphone jack, Type-C, microphone, speaker, and here is where the stylus is housed. Placed on the right of the device, you have the textured power button along with the up and down volume keys. And take a look at the profile of the camera that sticks out slightly. The top just has the microphone. Here is the SIM and micro SD card slot. I now want to take a closer look at the stylus. In order to get it out, you'll have to go ahead and use your fingernail to pull out the stylus. And as you notice, only a portion of it is the Mystic Indigo color. And here is the tip of the stylus, and it is a little rough, and I'm assuming the stylus is made out of metal or aluminum, and it does have weight to it. I am powering on the device to get it set up.
Hello, Moto.
Now I'm going to go ahead and use my Moto Z4 to set up the Moto G Stylus. I am now asked to verify the shapes, and they are the same on both devices, and I can now press next. I'm going to use the fingerprint of the Z4 to verify that it's me. Here I'm choosing what to restore. Now it's time to do the fingerprint setup. I'll go ahead and speed this up for you. Here's the first look at the device with my wallpaper on it. I now want to test out the fingerprint sensor, which is located on the back. So let's go ahead and test it out. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now let's go ahead and turn the screen off and try it once again. 1, 2, 3. And it does unlock. Now let's go ahead and take a look if there are any other biometrics. So we'll go into security. And we only have screen lock with pen and fingerprint. So no face unlock. Now I would like to test out the stylus and the function and features of it. And as you saw, once I pull the stylus out, you get this pop-up of features. Tapping on the first option, it brings up a clear canvas for you to go ahead and jot down your notes. So we'll just say this is a quick note section, and it does write smooth. Tapping on the bottom brings up your different tools, eraser, and you can go ahead and select the size of the eraser, which I have the largest, or you can go ahead and just clear all. This stylus is not pressure sensitive, so no matter if you are pressing lightly or pressing firmly, you will still get the same result. The next option we have is a screenshot option, and this will allow you to do edits to the screenshot. You can go ahead and crop the screenshot like so. You can also jot down notes on the screenshot using the pen tool, as well as undo and redo if needed. The next option, which is here, are Moto Notes. Here you can see the collection of your notes as well as add a new note. And the final option is Keep Notes, and this is where your collection of Keep Notes would be. Pressing on the gear icon will get you to the stylus settings. So it says launch default note app when the stylus is removed, and you can also move this little icon around to move it out of your way. That is checked on. When stylus is removed, show shortcuts, and that's what that is. Removal reminder. So this reminds me a lot of the S Pen. This just sends you a notification if it's been out for a period of time. Record last removal can be helpful and vibrate when inserted. So not all stylus and S Pens are made alike. Here is my Note 10 Plus, and to get that S Pen out, you have to actually press in and then you can pull it out. So let's go ahead and take a look at both of these. And as you see, the S Pen's a little longer, but this is made, it's more durable, the Moto stylus compared to the S Pen. And then you have these little ridges, which we'll take a look at in a second, but here's the S Pen, and I'm pretty sure most of us know you can break this, but here's the tip of the S Pen, which is a lot softer but pointier than that of the Moto G Stylus. And you get a clicking top of the S Pen, and then putting it in, you can put the S Pen in either way. They went ahead and made that you can go ahead and put the S Pen in either way after that whole debacle. The stylus on the Moto G device is not designed to go in but one way. So let's go ahead and say that I put the stylus in, which I think this is the correct way. Let's take a look. Okay, I did put it in correctly, but let's say that I put it in incorrectly. As you see, it will not go in any further. And the reason for that is the design of the stylus. As you see, those two ridges there will stop you from putting it in. So if you're having an airhead moment, they have got you covered. The next thing that I want to do is watch a video on this beautiful display, as well as take a listen to the dual speakers on this device.
What is going on, everyone? It's Tay with Spectacular Gadgets, and here we have the UAG Monarch Series case for the Galaxy Fold. I got it off of Amazon for $60. This case has a 10-year limited warranty, and it also has been drop tested approved. I normally prefer clear cases, but I wanted to go ahead and give this a try. There are not many options for the Galaxy Fold. Now, the first thing I see is the installation instructions. So let's go ahead and take a look. There are 3 steps, and it's pretty much securing the corners, wrapping the case around, and then again, firmly securing the corners. The case is fairly light. As you see, you have a pattern here that gives you better grip while holding the device. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Then you have the UAG branding along the side. This case is a one-piece case, so it's a whole unit. Inside, you have soft material to protect the device front and back.
Now to take a look at some of the gestures we've all come to love. Flick of the wrist will get you to the camera of your choice. Chop chop will turn the flashlight on. Chop chop will turn the flashlight off. Then you have the 3-finger screenshot, just like that. Take a look at the camera settings and what type of settings we have. The rear is 4x3, 16x9, 19x9, and the resolution you see 12 megapixels, which is recommended, or 8 megapixel. The video size, you can go all the way to 4K Ultra HD, and you see the options you have there. Highest settings for action is Full HD 60 frames per second. Then you also have slow motion, and you have 120 frames per second at Full HD, or regular HD 240. Then your photo size for your selfie is 4x3, 16x9, and 19x9 with a resolution of 16 megapixels depending on what ratio you pick. So there's a lot of options in the camera settings. Then you have capture settings as well. So there's a lot you can do. They even have AI settings. So that is really cool. Lots of options and choices for you in the camera section. Let's take a quick look at a few videos and photos using the Moto G Stylus. So my first impression is this device has a lot to offer for the price. This is a perfect device for people who would like a stylus, but they don't want to pay the cost of a Samsung Galaxy Note. This is the answer to that. I want to thank everyone for taking the time for chilling with me as we go through this journey. And until next time, everyone, I want you all to have a spectacular day. Later.